So as you saw me make my breakfast, whip it up real quick. It's 2 eggs scrambled with some yellow squash and some zucchini. They're all both the same thing, right? But those are the 2 vegetables that are like my favorite in eggs besides spinach. And then I have a coffee with the cotton candy nut pods, a dash of Celtic salt, which makes a world of a difference in my coffee, and a little bit of MCT oil because I don't have much left, and stevia, which I can't remember which stevia is in there. No, actually I think that's what it is. That's right, it is a pure one. This is pure. I got a good deal on a bag of pure and the stevia. That's right, because it went up in price like $2 at Walmart. No joke, and Amazon. Literally like within days of each other. So anyway, this is an S breakfast if you follow Trim Healthy Mama. The eggs are your fat and your protein, and you got to get your veggies in, so this is a great way to get your veggies in your breakfast. You can also put in any sort of bell peppers that you like. You can put in, are you trying to figure out how to do it?
I don't remember.
Just put, you got to put them next to each other on the pan.
Like now?
Yeah, just like that, yep. Should have put them in right when you put the eggs in also. It helps, no, because they got to like stick to the bread. He's making a really yummy off-plan breakfast, which I'm gonna try to Trim Healthy Mamify, but I have to make the wonderful white blender bread. I have to make that. I have to make some sort of bread substitute. So anyway, I haven't eaten a full day, you know, probably even a full meal of Trim Healthy Mama in months. And the other day I decided to wake up today and do that. I didn't want to do it on Sunday because Sundays are just tough as it is. And last night's dinner was totally not on plan. I had homemade bread and leftover pasta with my bolognese sauce, which was amazing. And my husband grilled, which the chicken was on plan, and the broccoli was on plan. And Amelia is having oatmeal for breakfast, and I'm gonna go eat. And we'll see what lunch brings us, huh? And even if I eat something off plan, I'm gonna do my best to share it with you so that I'm honest and, not honest, but accountable to everything here. Tonight for dinner I decided to have some beef and barley soup, but I'm going to make it like the poor man's way, I guess you would say. I'm going to use ground turkey, ground beef. So I have a cup of barley that I'm going to soak. I was just researching how to take care of this and cook it, and I don't want to cook it, you know, on the stove and simmer it all that for the hours you're supposed to do it. So you got to soak it. Like, it's been a while since I used this, so I forgot. I remember sometime last year I asked about barley, and you guys gave me a bunch of suggestions. I don't remember what video that is, or I would go back and look through the comments. But I'm just going to cut up some vegetables that I have on hand, and I'm going to cook up, I don't know, some ground beef. Let's see, I need some broth. I have some beef broth I can use, and I'll make this soup, but I'll show it to you later. I just wanted to let you know that I'm doing this now. This is my salad. I have the peppers that you saw me just cut up. I have bacon bits. I have mozzarella cheese. I like to use a cheddar blend, but I didn't have much of it left, so I'm saving it for the kids. And this is romaine, and then this here is spinach that I just cut up and added it to it. So I'm going to add ranch, which is Trim Healthy Mama ranch. This is the Rhonda's ranch dressing. For a while there, I was eating this salad like every day for lunch, and it was like totally hitting the spot. I was trying to do intermittent fasting, but I decided to, since I wasn't doing real good on that, I decided to skip that and go back to THM and see how this will work with my body at this age. Ranch, I'm gonna lick this. All right, so here's my lunch. This, let's see, my breakfast was an S. Yeah, because I use coconut oil and stuff. This was a heavy S with bacon fat, the ranch fat, and the cheese fat. That is a really good ranch. All right, that's yummy. All right, let me just give you one little tip before I move on. I'm gonna lean down. One little tip before I move away. What I found that I'm still gonna do that one ingredient food thing with my children, and I'm gonna try to incorporate it into Thm-A. But I also know that some things it's gonna be kind of hard. I like to be a drive-through Sue when it comes to treats like the Lily's chocolates and the Russell Stover chocolate candies and the gummies. My husband bought me some. Let's see, what day was National Candy Day? Was that Thursday?
What?
Yeah, it was Thursday. Last week Thursday was National Candy Day. So I found out that Target had stuff 25% off. So they went out shopping. I had some kids that had some money. I want to go buy some stuff. So Amelia was looking at the dolls. So he brought me home some Lily's gummies. And what were they, like $2, Carter, for those gummies? The ones that Dad bought me? Oh, I thought you said they were $2. So it's a little tiny package. It's just like the Sweet Smarts, but Lily's has them. So those types of things, I'm not going to be able to. I know that there are recipes to make. Okay, someone's going to go down in the comments below and tell me how easy they are. But we all have to pick our battles. And my battle right now is I'm not going to cook single thing from scratch, because I'm already making every single thing from scratch. You know, I don't want to add 100 more things to it. I got our condiments. We're going to work on ketchup next. I got our bread, got our tortillas, which I have to make today. You know, a lot of foods are real easy to do that. You know, dressing. Ranch dressing is super easy to do it. Now cheese, this is not a one ingredient video, but oh yeah, no more. I gotta stop buying shredded cheese. That's really it. And bacon bits have too many ingredients in them. Yeah, there's a lot of ingredients in that. Oh, but these bacon bits are so awesome in a salad. You've got to have these in your pantry. So the two things I wanted to tell you, so I'm going to go back to, where I was, because this rabbit trail that just went on, I went down a hole and I'm coming back up. Make some homemade salad dressings sometime during the week. Girls, just do your schoolwork and eat. I want us to stop giving the dogs people food, remember?
But it's not food.
Yes, ma'am? Do not give it to the dog. Yes, ma'am?
Yeah.
So my suggestion to help you, and that's because it's going to help me, jump back on Thm-A if you're anything like me, and you need to find shortcuts that are good, not bad, okay? Now, we were just reading Little House on the Prairie today, and the girls were bringing back from town a saw blade to Pa, and they wanted it. He asked for them to get it as quick as possible to him. See, now my back hurts from leaning, so I'm going to put this up here now. And when they got back to the house, they saw Pa over here and the house over here, and they had to go all the way around to get to him. So they said, well, let's go through the big slow and we'll get to him quicker. Well, it ended up taking longer to go through the big slow, which is just a shortcut, because the grass was so high they couldn't see where they were going. They got lost. And that's where she bumped into Almanzo when she was almost 14. So that's not a good shortcut. This is a good shortcut. This is a good shortcut, okay? So choose shortcuts that are good. So I'm gonna go eat my salad, and I have a spelling test to give, and I probably will end up helping Quinn online get a job in some way or form. And my other tip, buy tiny forks, because you'll eat less in your mouth and maybe you'll get full. Because these tiny forks that we got at IKEA, I love these tiny forks. Okay, they're not good for soup because that's different, but I'm talking about foods that you're eating like this, hand to mouth. These little tiny spoons, I don't know, it might not look that small here, but it is. This is a tiny spoon. It's not a spoon, it's a fork. Have I been calling it a spoon this whole time? It's a fork. Claire knows what she's talking about. It's a fork. She's gonna go eat her lunch with a tiny fork. It's a fork. There's my lunch. And I'm gonna go now. Okay, I'm having a coffee break. There's a chill in the air. Even though it's, please don't do that. She doesn't want to squirt syrup right in her mouth. No, don't do that. So I'm having, I'll just show you. I'm having a cup of coffee with the cotton candy nut pods.
Sugar-free.
Jameson made me half of the coffee. And then I'm gonna have 2 of these. What is how many are you allowed for a snack of these things? He bought me a, on that candy day I was talking about, we got a giant bag of these. And so they're not in the kitchen, so I won't eat them all the time. But I really want this one. Then I grabbed this one.
What is that one?
So can you have 2 or 1? I guess I need to check the package. There's a lot of fat in this and carbs probably. So does it mean it's a crossover? I never really looked into it. I usually only eat like 1 or 2, so I don't know. Anyway, so, whoa, I'm like slanted. Sorry about that. It is 3:05 and I'm having this. Like I said, there's a chill.
Like 3.
Yeah.
It's like
There's a chill in the air. And see, the girls, they just made hot chocolate. Well, I made them hot chocolate. Dogs are napping. Where's the dog? Get off my couch, dude. And then get off my couch. Sorry, we're not that family that lets the dogs not on the couch. I probably should delete that because someone's going to say something. So anyway, we still got schoolwork going on here, and I'm going to eat these. Give that back. She's trying to take my candy. You go drink your hot chocolate.
you go drink it.
This would be a fuel pull, but now that I'm having these, it's like an S snack. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have these and just have that, but I really want these. Maybe I'll just eat one. Nope, I'm gonna eat them both. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, let me just show you a little bit what we got here. So I made biscuits for the kids. I just only have 1 stick of butter left, so I made drop biscuits for them. But over here, I made I don't know if you want to, what you want to call it. This is Brianna Thomas's recipe for an herb biscuit that I just fried up in the pan so I don't eat this. Okay, that's all that is. Then I realized that that's an S recipe, and I'm making an E soup, so we'll see how it goes. There is, it's boiling away. This is the pearl barley soup. It's like a beef and barley soup, and I'm using ground turkey, so it's a little less fat. But, oh, let me put this down. The lid is heavier than the pot. Whew, steaming you up. So it's just about done. I should probably turn it down a little bit. I just have carrots and celery in here, and an onion, and a clove of garlic chopped up, some beef broth, a little bit of extra water. I think I threw in a couple beef bouillon cubes just to make it stronger because I threw in the water. And then I say an onion, carrots, celery, ground turkey. I just used 1 pound of meat because I wasn't sure how much my kids were going to eat of this, but it's quite, you know, it's going to be quite hearty. I only used 1.5 cups of the barley, so that bulked up, you know, it plumped up nicely. And this just needs like a couple of minutes. I gotta taste test it, you know, add some more salt or pepper, whatever it needs, and then we will eat. It is 6:30. Did I show you? Yeah, I had coffee with those candies, but that was it. It took me like a half hour to get those candies in because I was helping my kids apply for jobs online and stuff, so it was just keeping me busy. Then I got cold again, and now I'm hot because I'm cooking over the stove. But anyway, this is what we're eating tonight for dinner. And yeah, I hope that I mean, it's cooked. I just hope that it doesn't look very appetizing at all, does it? So take a look at these instead. Someone's going to complain that I'm showing you non-Trim Healthy Mama food. But I probably should have just did little like pancake shapes, you know, like a little tiny thing, but it filled the whole pan. This is a 8-inch cast iron pan. It filled the whole thing, but it broke when I flipped it. So we'll just see. Maybe I can taste a bit and see how it is. If I put some butter on it. Oh, needs something. Needs butter. Tastes good though. It does not taste sweet, so like you think it's a pancake because it's flat like that. Alright, but that's what's for dinner. I really didn't follow a recipe. I just wanted to know how to cook the barley, so I can't leave you, I can't leave you a recipe link for it. And it's a Trim Healthy Mama bread that I cooked like a pancake. So I really can't leave you a recipe. Just look for a beef and barley soup and you'll be able to just, you know, tweak it to your likings. And it's all 1 ingredient foods. Well, no, it's not. I put a bouillon cube in it, so I lied.
Bouillon cube.
Bouillon cube. So other than that, it's a 1 ingredient food, and so are the biscuits. So yeah, we're gonna eat this and enjoy it. And if I share anything else with you tonight, I will let you know. But I don't know. We'll see. I got some Halo Top in the freezer.